From beautiful North Hollywood, California, it's Flashback Tonight, starring Delius. Tonight's guest is one of the funniest stand-up comedians in the business. Jo Koy is here.
He came onto our radar doing commentary on Chelsea lately and has since become one of the hottest comedians in the business. Put your hands together for Jo Koy. He is here in the flesh.
No one knows that song. I'm sorry, Delius.
No, they know the song.
No one knows it, Delius.
I love how you're taking the extra aim to call me Delius when you know you call me Tim whenever you see me.
Tim, I'm sorry. I love you, Tim.
Okay, I appreciate it. I love you back, Joe. You are one of the hottest comedians in the game. I just read that you sold out Hawaii Blaisdell Arena, like 20,000 seats, 11 nighs in a row. 11 nights in a row. What the hell are you doing here?
I don't know. It's crazy. I really don't know how to even answer that. Like, the tickets weren't even on sale yet. It was like pre-sale, and they just went out. I think that's everyone in the island.
That's the whole island.
That's the whole island.
That's Maui, too.
That's Maui.
Yeah.
They're swimming over to see me. There could be a Spam shortage in Hawaii. It's going to be bad. I like the things you do to me.
I like the way.
I like the way. I love it. God, I love your voice.
So are you living your wildest dream right now?
Yeah.
Is this as big as you dreamed it would be?
This is the dream right here, man. Honestly, like hands down, I was supposed to be a nurse. In my mom's eyes. In my mom's eyes, I was supposed to be a nurse. So I think every Filipino child is supposed to be a nurse. And then, and when I said comedian, my mom was like, no, that's the worst decision you could ever make. You want to be a clown, why? I wish I was making that up. That's not even for a joke. That's like, she really like did not want me to become a comedian at all. And then when I like, this is how bad it was. Let me just tell you how bad it was. Like when you're pursuing your dream, like you have a part-time job, my mom would tell everyone my part-time job instead of what I was trying to do.
Wow.
Like she would go, oh, this is Joseph. He really knows a lot about tennis shoes. Because I worked at the Foot Locker, like, don't tell him about that. She would never, but then when, you know, Chelsea started and then my specials, then she was like, oh, I knew he was going to be a comedian.
Of course.
When he was this big, I'm like, you're going to be a comedian. Like, you liar.
Were you funny as a kid? Did she have any inkling?
I was hysterical when I was a kid. Seriously.
So she had no clue watching you be a
No,
clown
she
as a
knew
kid?
I was funny, but she knew like that's only good till you're like 18. And then after that, it's like, get a real job. Come on, you can't pay the bills with jokes.
And now you do.
And now I do.
And now you do.
Yeah.
Tell us about your first going up as comedy, your first comedy show.
First spot I went, my sister was in a talent show in Vegas. She was a singer, and then I signed up for it and didn't tell anybody that I was in the same competition that my sister was in. And I had to be at this local bar. You had to be 21 to join the competition. So I grew my mustache out, and I colored it in, and they let me on stage. I bombed so bad, man.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's on the corner of Tropicana and Eastern. I don't know the name of the bar, but it's still there. So that's where I first went up. Bombed so bad. I was 18. I remember just coming right home and going to sleep and like, maybe my mom was right.
Right.
Maybe I should be a nurse.
What was the worst joke you've ever told? You said you bombed on that
All
one.
of those that day.
All of them that day?
It was so funny because I was working at Foot Locker and I had a list. I had a bunch of notes like this of all my jokes. And I was like, oh, that's too many. And I put the rest away.
Oh, no.
And I go, this will be enough.
Right.
And oh, man. I bombed the first thing that came out of my mouth. It was complete silence.
And that was
And then it was just complete turmoil. I just folded.
And then what was the show that turned it all around where you're like, oh, everyone laughed?
I was at this place called Buzzy's Cafe, and I got one laugh in the back, and I had a camera set up in the back like that. And I remember I got one guy, to me on stage, I heard a bunch of people clapping. I was like, ooh, that's an applause break. And then when I went home and I listened to it, it was just one guy like, yeah, man. And I was like, I'm killing. I'm killing. And I kept watching that. I was like, oh, if I can make him clap, then I can make a bunch of people clap. So that's when I knew I had it.
A lot of your comedy is family-based.
Yes.
How your son or your mom ever get tired of being the butt of the joke? Or?
No, my mom loves all of this. Everything that's happening, like when
now,
she comes
right?
and see, she loves it. Like she can't get it. Like I flew her out for this convention because everyone wanted me, but they're like, but we'll take your mom if you want to send that. So I sent my mom, and then like she'll come to my shows, and at the end of the show, she goes, "You could have done a couple more stories about me."
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, I swear to God, I swear to God, she'll get so mad. You did too much, just more. You remember when you were stealing? Why didn't you talk about how I did?
Oh, she's trying to give you the jokes.
Oh, she'll give me jokes. Write them on Post-its.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
Mom is in the business, and your son?
My son is not like, because the special when the Netflix came out, like all his friends saw it. So now he's just like he's king at his school. You know what I mean? Yeah. But some of the jokes are pretty harsh for him. But he's taking it like a champ, and I'm just like, hey, bro, you like those shoes? You like college?
Yeah, right.
You like college, bro? Yeah. Keep doing stupid stuff. So we can keep getting you shoes.
What about Gus? How does Gus take it?
Gus? Okay.
I love the Gus
How did you
jokes.
know this story?
Gus is a great story. Where your son doesn't
No,
want to
I
hang
did
out
that
with-
on The Tonight Show. I didn't do that on my special.
I saw it somewhere. Oh no, I came to see you at New Year's.
Oh, and I talked about Gus.
Yes.
All right, so my son goes to one of these schools where like their dads are like celebs, I guess, right? Like he's got his friend Mark Anthony's
Bougie
son.
school, right?
Yeah, but like they're anyways, Gus's dad is the guy from Prison Break. What's his name? What's the other guy's name?
Was he one of the brothers?
The brother.
So not Wentworth Miller,
The other one.
but the other one. Lincoln, whoever Lincoln, I don't know his real name, but yeah.
Purcell, Dominic Purcell.
Yes.
God, that sucked. Can you edit that? I'm sorry. So anyways, like, that's his boy, right? Like, it was all about Gus and like, and Dominic Purcell, and he always talks about Dominic Purcell. And I'm just like, God, whatever, dude. Like, your dad's cool too, man. But then when Netflix, because that was before Netflix, and then when Netflix came out, then everyone was like, all right, your dad's cool too.
So how does
But
Gus...
at first I was just some comic, right? You know what I mean? It's like all the other friends, like this kid, like, yeah, Mike's dad is Mark Anthony and Dominic Purcell, and I'm just the comic dad. And I was like, whatever, bro, screw you.
So
I should have pulled out. I should have. You can cut it, mark it. Mark that, whatever time we're in. But I just want to be honest with you. I'm just saying, when they hit like 14, they think they're cooler than you. And I'm like, man, I could have pulled out. Like, you don't even know you were an option, bro. Seriously.
oh my God, I can't with you. This guy is so hilarious. Has Gus ever said anything about his section of their, being the jealous? Your son wants to hang out with him and not hang out with you.
It's so funny because Gus loves me. That's the crazy. It's like dad swap. It's like you know what I mean? Gus is so cool. I love him, man. So they're all good. But I swear to God, they'll go out and they'll come back home. And then, like, my son will just go to his room and not want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like he'll just go to his room like, good night, movie was cool, good night. And I like follow him to his room like a jealous girlfriend. Like, oh, did you really go out with God? Like, you don't want to talk to me about it? Wow, bro. Wow. Whatever, bro. I swear, I'm like a bitch. Okay, mark that too. I'm like a jealous ex-girlfriend, Tim.
That's your son. You gotta. I mean, you want to spend time with your boy, right?
I
You just
do,
want to spend
I'm
time
jealous.
with you, but yeah, it's healthy. I think. I'm not sure, but I'm not a father, so I don't know any of this stuff. What's the hardest?
This is nothing
This
to
is
you.
nothing. This means nothing.
I sound like
I
a
mean,
Charlie Brown character right now, huh?
wah, 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 wah. The teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the hardest audience you had to play to? Do you find
hardest
like
one?
black audiences, white audiences?
When I first started, it was all black. It was all black. I did the Black Comedy College tour. This guy, Brian, was the booker for this college, and a college tour. So it was the Black Comedy College tour, and it had like, that's how I met J.B. Smoove and like Ian Edwards and all these cats. You know what I mean? Like because I used to open for them some more.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I used to open for them when I was like 21, 22. And it was called the Black Comedy College Tour. And when you go to these colleges, they had to, you can't just have an all-black show. It had to have diversity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it had to be like a black headliner, and then it had to be an other. You know what I mean? 'Cause, you know what I mean?
Check.
And I was the other.
Right.
So the college would be like, do you have a white guy? And they're like, yeah, Jo Koy. And, do you have an Asian? Yup. Jo Koy. I started out here. A Latino? Yeah. Jo Koy.
Black audiences can be rough. Any of your comedy ever get you?
Bro, are you kidding me? I won the Apollo, man.
That's a sign of stamp of approval.
Yeah,
If
I won the
comedy
Apollo.
on the Apollo, no one survives comedy
and
at the
the guy
Apollo.
that was growing up before me, it was just like, this is Apollo, like not the glitzy Apollo. This is the one where it was the red curtain behind you. Rudy Rush was the host.
Oh, wow.
You had to rub the stump.
Yep,
If you didn't,
I did the Apollo. I did that as well.
you would die.
Yeah.
And I remember they stood me right behind the stump. They go, "You ready?" And I go, "No."
Seriously.
And I go, "I don't want to go out there ever."
Yeah. It's terrifying because
It is. They don't understand. You remember where the dressing is? Dressing room. If you ever watched the Apollo, dressing room is no. It's underneath.
Is it underneath?
It's
That's on the
underneath the
stairs,
stage. So you actually hearing. It's like Gladiator. You know what I mean? Where they go in and fight, and then the warrior comes back all with an arm missing.
Yeah.
Like that's how the Apollo was. Like we were underneath the stage and hugging each other. Like good luck. And they're like, I can't wait. And then they come back like, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Yeah, the Apollo is brutal. If anyone's never watched Showtime at the Apollo or the regular TV show Apollo, as soon as they say, our next act is a comedian,
Boo! It was that
before
bad.
you even step out on the stage,
Yeah,
it was
man.
that bad.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming no fights from a comedy or anything like that. And you ever get on anybody's nerves or say anything about somebody that later on wanted to fight you?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been in fights, Joe?
No, I've never been in fights. Look at me, look at the camera. I got money now.
Oh,
I can't say what I did in the past.
you got people can do that for you, huh?
Yeah, they'll bring it up. They'll be like, oh, that is him.
Oh, right. All right.
I got tape. I've had some bad sets, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had bottles thrown at me. I've
What?
had I had a rum and coke thrown at me one time.
Wow.
Right here by my head.
Wow, that's serious.
Yeah, man. Comedy's serious,
Ain't
bruh.
that serious? Wow. I heard a rumor. I'm hoping this is just. I'm hoping
I don't
this
like that. That's never the good start of
Yeah.
any conversation.
Yeah, because
I
this.
heard a rumor.
Because this sounds disgusting.
Okay.
I heard a rumor
Yeah.
that you like to use your spouse's toothbrush.
yeah, I do. I don't care.
That's disgusting. Anyone else
Why is
find
that
this-
disgusting?
That's disgusting, Joe.
Delia, stop. Tim, stop.
Yes.
No, it's not. Anyone that's in a relationship does the same thing.
Anybody use their spouse's toothbrush out here?
Hell
Clap.
yeah. That's my dude.
Clap
right
if you
there.
use your toothbrush.
Way to go,
There's
bro.
nobody clapping, Joe.
I'll grab that
Oh,
toothbrush.
those were pity claps.
Oh, whatever. You can make out with your girlfriend after she ate something. Gross. Right? Right after she ate something. Give it back. And you're gross that I use a toothbrush? At least there's fluoride on it.
Why don't you have a TV show with all your comedy? I feel like everything you talk about with your family and all that,
Right?
it's in line for a hit TV show.
Man.
Let's make this happen, Joe.
I've had several deals, man. I had several. Well, one of the best moments in my career is when Tom Werner gave me a deal, and Carsey Werner, you know, Cosby, Roseanne, all that, and he came to my show and gave me a deal right when I got off stage, and we came up with the pilot, and he said the same thing to me. He was like, "Yo, all these stories are for TV." It's a different time now, man.
Yeah.
So I was just happy that I got the deal.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is now. It's like if you're not, you know, naked in the woods for $100,000, you know what I mean? That's all they're giving out right now. It's either a game show or a reality show. So it's all good.
It's coming, Joe.
Stand up is real. Like
it's coming, man. It's coming.
I love you.
I love you back. Mahala Kato, whatever you texted me.
No, that's not how you say it.
Yeah. Well, he texted me something. I was talking to him
Did you
like,
hear what he just
you
said?
said something to me on a text.
Yeah, I said mahal kita.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
That means I love you, Tim.
Okay, well
But you just try it again. Why'd you add an O? Where did that come from? Mahalo kato.
Yeah.
You fused Japanese and Filipino together. You came up with domo arigato and mahal kita.
And it sounded right.
Mahal kato.
And it sounded right. You know what I meant.